Here we are with day 10, which happens to be stitch. I love stitching. If you have been around a fan of mine for a while, or a friend, or a follower, or a family member, or whatever, you may be in relationship to me. You'll know I love stitching. If you're new here, hey, guess what? I really love stitching. I don't know what it is. I think it like in maybe a little bit of a throwback to the ruffle or I don't know. I just love the whole fabric versus paper. Which actually, speaking of this month, August, for the Ugly Art Club, the theme was this and that, and I chose fabric and paper. Isn't that funny? I mean, I guess it's not funny. That's how much I really, really love it. I love mixing and interchanging and attaching and connecting fibers and fabrics and yarns and things to all sorts of paper, vintage and new, alike. And it's just so fun for me. I love the juxtaposition. I love the complementary way that they have about them. There's so much softness when it comes to a lot of fibers and fabrics, and a lot of stiffness when it comes to paper. And sometimes, the truth is the opposite is true. So I have taken this piece of jelly printed not watercolor, cardstock, jelly printed cardstock. And this one is great. It has these like kind of funky stripes on it. I think this was probably a ghost print or a cleanup print to grab those stripes that were left over. And I just love how it looks. And I thought, how about I make it look that much better? So I'm coming in and I'm stitching just some little straight stitches of different lengths and in different positions, but I'm only filling in the white space, and I'm not overlapping onto the pink. I'm coming right up to the edge where the pink meets the white space, but I'm keeping my stitches inside that unpainted area. I did fast forward this just so you're aware to times 2, because for me, stitching just takes time no matter what. And I was willing to put in more than 5 minutes. It ended up taking me about 10 minutes and 30 seconds to get as much stitching as you've seen on this card done by the picture that was at the beginning. And I also want to say, for whatever reason, when I was taking my photos, I had like kind of like a weird blue haze. There was something around that was casting a blue shadow. So the colors that you see in this video, like it's black and the paper is white. Even though the images look a little blue tinted, they are not. So it does fit in with all the rest of the project that I have going on. And the card base is white. It's Nina cardstock that I like to print on, which that kind of information can be found in the Gelli Printing workshop that's on the Ugly Art Club. And don't forget that these tabs come to you free of charge if you go to the uglyartclub.teachable.com and sign up for the free workshop. It's completely free, and the tabs are there for you to print out and use as often as you like. Tiffany, Kristen, and myself, the 3 founders of the Ugly Art Club, came up with these, and then we all 3 supplied imagery that comes from our artwork, and they are yours to use however you like. I printed mine on white cardstock. I also tried them on transparency paper, which is very cool. I'll have to use those for a different project down the road. I think somebody printed them out on craft cardstock, which is cool. It gives them a really, really dark tone. You could print them on anything you want: ledger paper, other vintage papers, etc. They're, once you've signed up and logged in to download them, they're yours to do with as you choose. You can use them in any type of project that makes you happy. There are other digital downloads that we've provided for the Ugly Art Club. You do have to be a subscribing member to access those, but they are there, and doors do open for the Ugly Art Club in just a couple days. On September 1st, you can enroll in the Ugly Art Club, and as soon as you enroll, you get access to all of our previous tutorials. Every month, the founders, each one does a tutorial video between, 8 and 20-ish minutes. And based on the monthly theme, we have giveaways with prizes. We have some monthly get-togethers. We have some art alongs. Signing up for the Ugly Art Club gets you first access to special events that we have going on, like the Ugly Art play dates. and or other things that may be coming up. Wink, wink. And yeah, it's really a great time. If you don't want to sign up and subscribe, reach out and let me know why. And I'd be interested to hear. But you can still join our Facebook group, which is also free of charge. You can share any and all art there and find some other people that like to just make more art. Again, our main goal here is to encourage everyone to show up and make more art. So thank you for being any type of member of the Ugly Art Club. We're glad to have you. And these are what the prompts look like. And I will see you guys tomorrow.